We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Colorado Rockies. Eddie James looks to extend his hitting streak to an incredible 45 games. Next. Esteban Becerra gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
Batting third, the left fielder.
Stepping into the box, Eddie James. He's been on an amazing run here, as we've mentioned, looking to push the hitting streak to 45 here.
Yeah, we're getting into crazy numbers here, Matt. You start getting past 30 games and the whole league starts to take notice. And he's done it in a variety of different ways. He hasn't just beaten you with the single. He's driven balls into the gap and even out of the yard to help his team win some ball games during this stretch.
2-run shot to straightaway center, so he creeps ever closer to triple digits. And Arizona moves out in front now 2-0.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what that means. You want to put biscuits in the basket, runs scored and ribbies.
Stepping up to the plate, KJ Harrison.
The first baseman, KJ.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. James is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Stepping in, Kyle Lewis. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Swinging a looper to left. Terang has got it, and the side is retired. 1 left for Colorado. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Now at the plate, Eddie James. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Hey, see it. Drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Chopped toward the second baseman. Knee high, he barehands it. What a play. Coming to the plate now, Ronaldo Hernandez.
55.
Here it comes, 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left.
3-3-3.
James is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. At the plate, Eddie James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. Lewis looks up. Into the fountain and gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center, his second of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, Dero, what do you make of all this?
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, Dero, this is what Coors Field is all about, right? You come here to see runs, and that's what you saw today.
I just like this lineup. They didn't worry. They were going to hit homers regardless, but there's
Ready to take his hacks again, Eddie James, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
That gets down, and the inning continues. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
Keston Hiura.
Ready with the 0-2. And there he goes towards second. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed. And with that, the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. It's the Diamondbacks 8 and the Rockies 1. Digging in and looking for more, Eddie James. He singled his last time up.
Hey, let it fly, let it fly.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
That's one of those tough luck. You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
9-1 is the way this one ends. The Arizona Diamondbacks sent 5 balls over the wall to come out on top in this one. Levi Kelly earns win number 7 on the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. First for the victorious Diamondbacks, 9 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Colorado Rockies. The D-backs aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. Robert Clevenger, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. So striding forward now, Eddie James. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1.
Come on, baby. See
The windup and the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up.
Oh, beat it
Throw
out,
in
beat
the
it
dirt
out,
to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly. So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Keston Hiura.
Second baseman, Keston Hiura.
A 3-1 pitch. He's running, but he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's 1st and 2nd now with 1 away. Now batting, Will Benson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And they got him. Digging in once again, Jacob Gonzalez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder is on the move, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Well, you know what? Good hitter.
At the plate, Eddie James. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Get out.
Into right field. That's a base hit.
Round it.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. And the streak is alive. As you can see on the graphic, he creeps ever closer to the big number 56.
Amazing what this guy has been able to do. Think about the pressure every day he gets to the ballpark. Members of the media asking about the streak. Can he keep it going? Is he looking forward down the line? Amazing how he's been able to concentrate through all of this.
Yeah, and how it affects everyone else around him because everyone's pushing for him to get a knock.
And now confusion here with 2 men on the same base. One's got to go, and they're going to... Digging in to try it again, Eddie James. He singled his last time up. Back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
The second baseman.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
He's going.
Runners off for second. Got him swinging. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. So he can't make contact there on strike 3, but meanwhile the runner on first takes second here with 10 away.
The right fielder, number...
Ready for another chance? Will Benson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Weekly hit towards first. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the... Ready for another shot now, Sam Hilliard, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them.
Standing in, Cooper Hummel. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Cooper Hummel.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. James is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Up 3 down for Colorado. They trail big. It's 9-1.
Leading off for Arizona.
Right now.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Eddie James. He's set. Here it comes. Lifted the other way to left center. Lewis waits on it. Makes the play. 1 away.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
9-1 is the way this one ends. Arizona rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Casey Mize pitches his way to a league-leading 12th win of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Diamondbacks: 9 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Rockies, 1 run on 9 hits, 2 errors. They left 20 men on base.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Colorado Rockies. The Diamondbacks are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Peter Lambert, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Up next for Arizona, Eddie James. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now the pitch. Hilliard will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Diamondbacks down in order. And now the Rockies will go on offense for the first time. No score. So digging in now, Eddie James, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Really doesn't matter which side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right.
Around first, digging for two.
Hey, there you go. Nice lift right there.
And he will creep ever closer to that record, as you see there. This hitting streak has reached epic proportions now.
D-Row, this guy is just amazing right now. He's just swinging a magic wand, and it looks like there's no end in sight to this streak.
Yeah, you can't think of anything else. This is national news right here. This is all anybody's talking about. When you start getting into these numbers, almost 2 months, and you're challenging Joe DiMaggio and the 56-game hit streak, it's all anybody should be talking about.
Gonzalez camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2. In now, Will Benson, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Will Benson.
Runner goes for third. A bouncer to the left side, and that's through into left, a base hit. And the run will score as the Diamondbacks take the early 1-0 lead.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys, D-Row. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but...
Digging in now, Sam Hilliard.
Up next for Colorado, the right fielder.
1 run on 3 hits and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. That's lifted the other way out to left. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. Relay. Around second. He's on his way to third.
Great job hitting there, and maybe a better job of hustling.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Eddie James. Hit sharply on the ground. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. So a ground ball single up the center of the diamond makes it 2 hits for him on the afternoon. And you can see there he currently holds the top spot on this Arizona roster in that category. And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Runner goes for second, and he won't have to contend with a throw as that misses for ball 4. First and second now to start the inning.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Now both runners are breaking. That's in there. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Hey guys, he's got to be shaking his head right there on the mound. He executed everything he wanted to in his game plan right there. Breaking ball below the zone, and he's able to dig that out for a base hit. He has to be frustrated right now.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Sam Hilliard, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Hilliard.
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Striding in once again, Eddie James. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Like you can, come on.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Into the bleachers and gone. two-run shot to straightaway center, so he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive.
In now for Colorado,
Now
KJ Harrison.
Harrison.
2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
Harrison.
Here it comes, 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. James is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Couple of hits lead to 1 in the inning for Colorado. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. D-backs lead it 8-2. Coming to the plate now, Eddie James. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time. And
meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Dan, they're absolutely not.
wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
11-3 the final score in this contest. The Arizona Diamondbacks pick up win number 70 to top the division. Jackson Goddard hangs win number 11 on his line. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line.